What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm using a Flame Plate Arceus. Fire Arceus in the sun with Fire Judgment and Heat Wave, just to do some big damage. The rest of this team being pretty standard sun, with Clear Amulet Koraidon, a Flutter main with a Sash, Brute Bonnet, which is a cool mon, with Covert Cloak here, Raging Bolt, Assault Vest, pretty standard, and this Incineroar actually has Helping Hand, which is not very common. This team was made by my friend MrCurtastic. Thank you very much for making this team. It looks like a Curtastic team. So let's jump onto the ladder and see what this Arceus can do. Alright, they've got an Arceus of their own. They've got Sun of their own. Torkoal's kind of unusual on that team. They've got Chen Pao, so it's probably normal Arceus Extreme Speed spam. They've also got Rillaboom and Urshifu, which I guess could be Dark Urshifu if they're going to be on a Sun team. And Lunala is a pretty cool combo with the Arceus, honestly. And potentially a Trick Room setter. Seems like they got a lot of priority, though. I don't really have anti-priority. My best bet into Arceus, honestly, is having my Flutter main and just doing as much damage to it as possible before it can set up, which would mean they're going to Fake Out to set up. Would be their best way to do that. So we got Covert Cloak plus Flutter main. That's not a bad lead. Bring our two Restricteds in the back. I don't hate this. Spore and Sucker Punch are pretty good into Lunala. If they go Trick Room, we could Water Tera to get around Eruptions. We're not super weak to Eruption anyway. The only question is, do I want Raging Bolt? Because Raging Bolt also seems really good here. But who would I drop? The thing is, Raging Bolt's good into everything that isn't Arceus. And since Arceus is their scariest mon, I guess I do need to drop it for just better handling of their Arceus. Poplio! Poplio's adorable. Most starters being okay, it's Rillaboom, as expected, but with Lunala. That's not what I expected to see. So let me go ahead and just Spore that Lunala, I guess. That seems fine. And I can get out of here with Flutter main. I don't need to be in here right now. There's probably a target painted on my back, if I'm being honest. Spore Luna. Bring in Arceus. That way I can threaten the Rillaboom pretty well. I guess worst case here is like big fairy move plus U-turn into Brute Bonnet. Arceus just floating like that. Wow! A critical hit U-turn. Of course. Of course it's a critical hit U-turn. They're gonna get Torkoal out and set Trick Room. Lovely. Alright, Koraidon, come on out. Here's where I have a lot of questions. Do you have Meteor Beam? Do you have Fairy Tera Moonblast? I'm double protecting. It'll stall the turn of Trick Room. That turn could not have gone worse. Torkoal Tera. Tera Fire. Sounds like they're clicking the Eruption button. Hopefully I can either learn about a fairy move or waste a Meteor Beam here. Eruption, yeah, sure. That won't be too bad. For specs, it'll still do a huge chunk, though. Meteor Beam. Wasting a Meteor Beam is nice. Trick Room. put it at Koraidon too. Trick Room, Meteor Beam, Moongeist Beam. You could still have a Fairy move. I guess it's still correct to Tera Koraidon. Flare Blitz Lunala plus Heat Wave to break the Shadow Shield. Yeah, and then I'll Flare Blitz. Getting rid of Lunala is kind of a priority. It's extremely strong. Torkoal's pretty strong too. But at least we resist all its moves, it seems. It's just gonna spam Eruption. Now they do switch to Earth Power. Does a decent chunk. That plus Moongeist Beam into Koraidon might do it. Yikes. Well, that's bad. Arceus is still good though. Arceus doesn't fear anything. Break the Shadow Shield. Do some damage to Torkoal. We got Flutter Mane on the field now. Isn't gonna be good next turn. 2 turns of Trick Room, 2 turns of everything. Attack. It's gotta be Judgment to take out Lunala. Does that even KO? Probably not. Kinda has to though. That turn 1 is gonna be a real pain to recover from. This should be Heat Wave or Eruption plus Moongeist somebody. Probably Arceus, maybe Flutter. Definitely prefer Flutter. Doesn't do too much to Arceus, that's good. Moongeist into Flutter, love it. Can we take this KO? Probably not. Nah. Really no choice but to double protect the Flutter Mane. And I'll rip a Heat Wave here. Should be enough to take out Lunala, do a good chunk to Torkoal. Doubt they would double my Arceus and just let Flutter Mane get away with it. But if they do and I don't get the double protect, at least then I still have Flutter Mane. Ooh, but I get to keep Flutter Mane. That'll help. Especially if they did the same play into Flutter Mane again. Which I feel like is their best play. Yeah, okay, good. The double protect may have brought us back into this game. However, we're losing something. Which is bad. They have like Scarf Water Urshifu coming in at the perfect timing. That'd be really bad. They probably have Rillaboom Arceus as their last 2. Hello, Arceus. Let's go Moonblast you. I think Judgment finishes Torkoal here, or maybe the Earth Power. Tell Earth Power to Torkoal. I don't think they would just hard swap Rilla. They protect Torkoal. Okay. Moonblast does some damage, but not a lot. We're faster than their Arceus with our Arceus. And Swords. Have revealed Protect on our Arceus. I'm doubling their Arceus. This is kind of a 50-50 here. I guess they could get around that a little if they protect. Our Arceus lives! Arceus lives! Get out of here! Oh, that's massive! Oh, you weren't strong enough! Buddy, you weren't strong enough! We get a couple turns of grass. Thank you, Rillaboom. We might be able to do this. With one more turn of grass, when we protect, it's possible we'll have enough HP left to live glide. Oh, that's so massive. Yeah, I'll just double protect here. I don't want to get caught with them protecting Torkoal and gliding Flutter Mane for free. I guess we could definitely still lose this. If Glide is enough to pick up our Arceus. Torkoal protects. That's awesome. Wood Hammer. Okay, they knew Arceus would protect. We could have got away with something there. We got Shadow Ball to Torkoal. Judgment Rilla. Live Glide. Come on. You live Glide, Arceus. You're the best. You already lived that massive E-Speed. I think you can live Glide. That Extreme Speed was huge damage. And you just ate it up like it was nothing. Come on, you got this. You're Arceus. Not even a glide coming. It's not a glide. Are they Choice Band Rillaboom? No, they would be gliding then. They might be Choice Band Rillaboom. Well, they're gone, Rillaboom. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Arceus! Let's go! That double protect really saving me. Oh, good trainer card. Good game. We've got Smuckle. That looks interesting. Smeargle, Muck, Cali Shadow, Normal Arceus, Flamigo, Rillaboom. What's my best bet into that? I don't have any moves that will ignore evasion. I have Brute Bonnet, who can avoid Spore and Fake Out. That's pretty interesting. Heatwave Arceus probably wouldn't be expected either, so maybe I can get something with that. Yeah, I'll try Brute Bonnet Arceus. Bring Koraidon. Koraidon can just sweep if given the right ability to actually hit things. And then, is it Flutter Mane? Flutter Mane is faster, unless they get speed boosts, and can avoid extreme speed. I think it's Flutter. That's who I'm going with. Incineroar is not bad. Ooh, Shiny Halucha. You ready for the Mega, huh? Cool trainer card. Let's get on to it. Yep, those are the two. It's a little tiny Muck. I'm going to Spore your Muck, or at least try to. And quick heat. Lovely. Get my Heat Wave. Good spread damage. Smeargle's still alive. I get the Spore before a Minimize. That's amazing. Best turn ever. They could still have Wide Guard. Special attack up. Attack down, that does not matter. I think I want to Spore Smeargle. And Heat Wave. The Muck is Tera Water. Okay. Just click follow me. Get Heat Wave. They do get the Moody, but I should have gone for Seed Bomb there. I didn't think they'd be Water Tera. I was more worried about like Grass Tera. They do stay asleep that turn though, so unless they get Speed or Defense, they do get Speed. Defense down though. That's nice. Arceus is here. Hello, Arceus. I'm gonna go Seed Bomb into you. Try to get rid of this Muck before it can do anything too crazy. And I'll just put a Judgment down on their Arceus. It might protect itself. Nope, they're letting me hit it. Very nice. Yeah, Flare Blitz! Ouch! That's a cool coverage move, but you take a lot of recoil. And Muck is still asleep. Love to see that. Don't get another speed boost. In fact, a speed drop wouldn't hurt. I'd be happy with that. Defense up, I don't like to see. Speed down, that's cool. Let's go Co-Rhydon. Yeah, Co-Rhydon should be. We've got Heat Wave. We've seen we're faster than their Arceus. Heat Wave can delete their Arceus. And then even though they've got +1 defense, Collision Course should still do a big chunk. I'm happy with it. Plus the Heat Wave in the sun isn't going to do nothing to the Muck. It might do nothing to the Muck, actually. That's just how Heat Wave works. Arceus swap, cool, huh? Whatever. What's it gonna be? Alley? Wouldn't hate that. Yeah. I'm not using fighting moves on you, but I see where your mind is at. No, I gotta get rid of the Muck. That thing has Moody. That should be enough. It is. Lovely. Kinda wish I got a Flame Charge in, I guess, but really the only way you're breaking through my Co-Rhydon is Extreme Speed plus Astral, which means you're letting my Arceus get away with another game. Which you really oughtn't do. So I'm going to Tera Fire Flame Charge, Tera Fire to not get hit by Psychic and one-shotted. And if I get the Flame Charge, it should KO their Arceus, and then I should be faster than their Calyrex. So even if I double miss Heat Wave here, or if I guess they could double into my Arceus, try to take that out. Maybe that's doable if they're like Choice Band. Does a ton to Arceus. Psych. Alright, that's not gonna kill him. So we should have this lockdown. Flame Charge, even missing Heat Wave, we should be good. So their Life Orb, Cali, so we are now faster than their Cali guaranteed. Alright, and that's how you take down a Smuckle. Covert, Cloak, Brute, Bonnet. It's actually really good. Heat Wave, doesn't miss. Let's go Arceus. Goodbye. Very nice. Good game, good trainer card. Alright, they've That's a very similar team. They've got an Arceus. It looks about the same color. That might be Fire Arceus versus Fire Arceus. That's cool. Both got Koraidon, both got Flutter Mane. They've got an Amoonguss instead of Brute Bonnet. We both have Incineroar. And I have Raging Bolt while they have Gothitelle. So they're going to trap. They could have Perish Song Flutter Mane. This could definitely be just a Perish Trap team. Arceus also learned Perish Song, actually. Now that I think about it, that's a Perish Trap team. Okay. We've got a Pivot Move on Incineroar. We've got a Ghost type in Flutter Mane. And that's it. That's what can swap out. Oonga Boongus I like to avoid Fake Out turn 1. Can't be Spored. Even though it can be trapped, whatever. And Flutter Mane. Plus Koraidon Arceus. That's just our most damage. Flutter Mane being untrappable is nice. Could be Incin instead of Flutter Mane though. Tera Water, that's not bad here. We're Rocky Helmet. If we were Goggles, I would have been sold on Incin. We don't have Flare Blitz either. So yeah, I'm gonna go with these. Icy Wind could be nice. Get our Arceus into a better speed tier. Cool trainer card. It's just Flutter Mane Koraidon. Okay. We at least speed tie with their Flutter. Fine. Got a nice juicy special defense boost. Koraidon speed, we're not super fast. Definitely want to Spore. Probably into their Koraidon. And I want to Shadow Ball the Flutter. But I'm tearing the Brute Bonnet. We are weak to fire, and fighting, and fairy. Tera Water in this match, not so bad. Especially now that I'm not really sure they would bring Amoonguss. Amoonguss is probably the thing where it's like, I don't really want to Tera Water in front of Amoonguss, but now I think I'm okay, just to protect from their Koraidon. That's reasonable. Our Shadow Ball first, or probably Sash, and I don't even know if we bring them down. They Icy Wind. I don't mind sporing their Koraidon and just protecting my Flutter here. Like, what can you do? You can bring in Goggles on somebody? Whoop-de-doo. Koraidon getting forced off the field. Pretty good. I guess my other play is Sucker Punch the Flutter Mane so they can't get another Icy Wind. But it would probably be double targeting my... Did you really do that? Threat of Spore. Alright, no swap. Tera... Watch it be Tera Grass Koraidon. It's the craziest thing ever. No, it's just fire. Could be Flutter Mane, for sure. Kind of weird that they wouldn't have done that turn 1, though. Yeah, Moonblast. Got special defense boost, that does nothing. Close combat. Takes out Brute Bonnet. Takes out Brute Bonnet? Uh-oh. Were they Life Orb? Must be. Yeah, okay, fine. Good play. Arceus time. We'll pop an Earth Power on you. I think I'm going Icy Wind. Guess I could swap Flutter here. actually be okay. What am I most worried about? I'm most worried about Icy Wind plus close combat my Arceus. It's not gonna KO my Arceus. Plus I would still have Flutter Mane in that case. Whew, that does so much damage. Alright, I'm gonna take Koraidon. Hopefully I take Flutter Mane too, but I'm not 100% sure this does it. No, it doesn't. Oh boy. Well, that's kind of scary. Feel entirely pinned. I have to get my Flutter Mane off. Nope, don't run. I'm not done yet. I think I give up Arceus. Try to Earth Power theirs in case, just in case, and go into Koraidon. You could pretty easily cover for this with a fairy move. I'm definitely not in a good position here. That Koraidon of theirs was able to do so much damage so fast. And the fact that I didn't pick up their Flutter Mane with Icy Wind here. I guess maybe I shouldn't have gone for Icy Wind. Should have just taken their Flutter Mane. Would that have been better? Get a double KO. They have Arceus. Yeah, they did cover for that. Good play. Excellent play. Whatever you have should be enough to take out my Arceus. Judgment. Yep, good game. It's super effective. Huh? I thought you were fire. What are you? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is that? Is that rock? Ground, maybe? It's gotta be one of those two. That's all that's super effective on. It's ground? See, they really need to put the type. Those two Arceus look identical. Don't they look identical? They really need to put the typings there. Alright, if you have Fire Judgment, there is nothing I can do about this. It's Ground Judgment, not Fire. I can't KO you. I'm out of here. Good game. Okay, Terapagos and I believe Fairy Arceus with Rilla, Instant, Urshifu, Golden Go. Fake Out, Calm Mind, Pivot, Protect. Fake Out, Calm Mind, Pivot, Protect. Fake Out, Tera Starstorm. Classics. Alright, so if we're worried about Fake Out, we got 2 Fake Out immunities. Love that. Don't love Golden Go being a problem in that case, but we'll deal with it because, I mean, Arceus doesn't really care. And Koraidon is my best bet at beating Terapagos once I break its shell. Fairy Arceus. I'll have to save Tera for Koraidon, but if I Tera Koraidon, I become weak to Terapagos. Raging Bolt isn't bad here either, but it really depends on what they bring and what their Terapagos set is. If it's like Covert Cloak or Clear Amulet, suddenly Raging Bolt is no longer good against it. The Snarl won't work. I would need to bring Incin to knock it off and then Snarl, but that's... I think Incin's that great here. Yeah, the pin I'm most afraid of is the Arceus forcing my Koraidon to Tera. That Arceus is going to be hard to get rid of. They don't have a trainer card. Okay. Actually, the other thing I fear is, like, what if they just don't go Terrapagos plan at all and they just start doing stuff with this? Like, that's scary. What's happening? I don't like this. Like, I'm gonna bring in Fire Arceus right out the bat and try to Spore their Arceus, which I know cannot have safety goggles because it is not normal type. Should have checked its type, but I'm pretty confident that's Fairy. Fairy makes sense on this team, and that looks very Fairy-like. I guess I don't know what Psychic looks like. That could be Psychic. I don't think I've ever seen Psychic Arceus. Not really much reason to use that one. Especially when Fairy has a very similar offensive profile. They just protect. Probably U-turn then to reposition and do some good damage. Woodhammer. I'd love to see that. Cool. Fine. Block my Spore. See if I care. I think I threatened Rillaboom sufficiently. But I guess clicking Heat Wave wouldn't hurt instead of Judgment. Like, I want a Judgment either of the slots. Heat Wave covers for, like, so many options. So many Heat Waves. They have Taunt Arceus. Why did you not just do that turn 1? Good chunk of damage across the board. I'm very happy. Do as much damage as you want to Brute Bonnet. Brute Bonnet is not nearly as useful as it was a minute ago. If you would just, like, attack me with Judgment plus U-turn, I would be gone. Alright, I think it's Heat Wave to break the shell. Plus Seed Bomb the Arceus. If they just take out my Brute Bonnet, whatever. Brute Bonnet wasn't ever going to do much. You have Taunt and Thunder Wave. Okay. Need to get rid of that thing. They do Calm Mind. That's annoying. Bomb. Boom, 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 boom. That did not do damage. We're gonna break the shell, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. They're at +1 because the Thunder Wave. Oh, burn! Burn! Yes! That's huge. Also confirmed they're not Covert Cloak. But I think we're about to see leftovers anyway. Yeah, that confirms what they are. Will keep them from ever having the shell back, which is very nice. I'm gonna go Judgment into their Arceus. That might be enough. And I'll just Seed Bomb their Terrapagos, try to chip a little off. You had Judgment as well. Okay, you could have got rid of me, whatever. Substitute. Oh, I don't like that. Not good. Not cool. How do I handle Substitute Terrapagos? Overall is healing a little bit. The burn always goes last, so even if they get up to full with the healing, they won't end up being at full. I'm gonna go Koraidon here. Maybe up Incineroar, that's fine. I feel like Koraidon will attract enough attention. And I will also just Earth Power the Ensign and Protect. If I can clear out Ensign and Arilla and just start dealing with this Terapagos, that'd be swell. They could just go for it now. I don't think that would be a bad play for them. Fake out Koraidon, Tera Starstorm with Tera right here, right now. Just start blasting. Yeah, that's the play. If they call the Koraidon Protect and fake out Arceus, I'm cooked. If not, I'm half cooked. Like, I could still get full paralyzed with Arceus. Which would be bad. They get rid of a little bit of their healing, which is nice. Fake out Koraidon. Love to see that. Is +1 Tera Starstorm with leftovers. Oh, they're Calm Minding. Okay, they just wanted more HP. Fine. I'm sure that mattered there, but I guess you might as well do it now. Probably would have been better to keep the grass up. Arceus can't move because he's paralyzed. Okay. Nice. Well, not nice. Definitely bad. Collision Course will break the sub. I guess I just Earth Power Incineroar. Not really much else for me to do here. They could Protect Terapagos, get a free knockoff, free parting shot maybe. I don't even know if Earth Power is going to two-shot their Ensign. If it could, then getting the Earth Power last turn would be nice. Really, really nice. If it can't, it doesn't matter as much. Well, the fact that I have Flutter Mane as my last is not great. They just Protect. They're not gaining HP from this, so it's just a free hit with their Ensign is all they're after. A little bit of HP. I don't know how much that's gonna matter. Good power. Two-shot? Two-shot! No berry, no berry, no berry. Cool. Oh yeah, the sun's gone as well. Do I predict Rillaboom to come in? I probably do Parting Shot. I think I'm just gonna Earth Power Ensign Protect Koraidon. I think they would want to Parting Shot my Koraidon. Right, they finally go for Tera Starstorm. Don't think it can KO Arceus. That's a bit too much for my comfort, though. Parting Shot is blocked. And have an attack. Now you got Fake Out Koraidon, Tera Starstorm. I think I'm losing to this Terapagos, if I'm being honest. I can hard swap Flutter, Protect Arceus. Starstorm will go off, hurt Flutter Mane. Arceus gets a little bit of grass recovery. Then they have Glide Flutter Mane. Assuming Flutter Mane's in glide range there, it should be. I can Protect Flutter Mane, get Koraidon out next to Flutter Mane. In the sun, that's really my best bet. distract attention away from Koraidon so I can get maybe 2 collision courses to go off. I really don't know if that's going to be enough. I think they got me here. They just have to follow the script. Fake out Koraidon, Tera Starstorm. Plus, full para on my Arceus at any point would be a big problem too. At least I have Arceus for 1 more turn. Yeah, you could call this and like... Yeah, they didn't fake out. This is Woodhammer into Flutter main. That'd be pretty crazy. Yep, good play. Not sure what I could have done to get around that. But now that I've got a little grass recovery, it's possible, though not likely, that Arceus can live Tera Starstorm. I don't even know about possible. It would have to be a really low roll. Low roll, Arceus lives Tera Starstorm. We get the Heat Wave off. But we protect Koraidon this turn. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Arceus has to live Tera Starstorm. Double connect Heat Wave. That might not be enough to break the substitute. If it's not, we're cooked. Okay, we're cooked several different ways. If they double into Arceus, we're cooked. If they can KO with Starstorm, we're cooked. If Heat Wave doesn't break the sub, we're cooked. We are currently being cooked. But it was a relatively close game. All I need is a little bit more to get through this thing. It is not over. Starstorm, and looks like going to be Woodhammer into Koraidon. I'm hoping to see. Hoping to see Arceus eat it up. Eat it up, Arceus. You got this. You're Arceus. No, that's too bad. Woodhammer. Alright, is there any way I take a single target Starstorm plus a Woodhammer? No. There is not. So, I'm out of here. Plus, it's possible for Terapagos to be invested such that even after I break the sub, the next collision course doesn't KO them. They have the opportunity to protect a bit after. Yeah, they could maybe get rid of my son, weaken me even more. This is a good game. This has been a good game. Happy with it. They had a very cool Fairy Arceus with Taunt and Thunder Wave. That's some good best of 1 stuff right there. Oonga Boongus was not able to do a single thing because of that Arceus. That's kind of what won it. They kind of got carried away with Substitute and Taunt. But please get a trainer card. And we're back. This was a very Arceus day. We fought several different typings of Arceus. I think we always fought Arceus in every battle, which was fun. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And anyways, I'm Jordy. And alright, peace.